Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. It's Cynicalex, and I know we're supposed to do a video on Baron Mordo. Don't worry, I will get to that eventually, but first, I wanted to make a video on Spider-Man because I've transitioned his build over to a full PvP build, like max PvP. We've gotten disgustingly high numbers on his HP if you look at them right now, and so I wanted to do a showcase on this, and basically the beefiest, tankiest boy, aka Peter Parker, that we can possibly make, and just run him through his paces, see how he does soloing, trying to solo this week's PvP meta. And you know what? I think he's going to do pretty well, and the best part about Spider-Man is he looks good while he's doing it. He's got some of the most gorgeous animations, and just flexing on a dead Colossus's corpse with Toby and Andrew is probably one of the most satisfying animations in the game, bar none. Now, we're going to go through a couple of different teams. I'm not saying that this is the best team for him necessarily. This may be the best team for him this week because of Molecule Man being banned, Doom being banned. So many characters are banned this week, except for probably Thanos. Okay, Echo's going to die here. That's fine. We're not actually going to have to switch. We're just going to let Spider-Man do his thing. But yeah, I'm not really sure if I want Hela here or just generically Colossus, because Spider-Man does take a lot of damage, but on the flip side, you know, Adam Warlock is pretty scary. Okay, so maybe we do have to, you know, retire. Wow. Oh, I thought that was Adam's HP. I was like, wow, Hela got Adam to 1 HP pretty fast. Why would he stay at 1 HP, Alex? Okay, let's graduate ourselves back to Colossus here and see if we can get a few more wins before I reveal just how tanky and just how thick this boy is, because you guys are going to be shocked, I think, when you see how crazy his stats are. And I'll go through the whole build and I'll explain the whole build. Ooh, that's a pretty interesting team. But yeah, and again, I don't think this is the best overall team for PvP this week. This is a Spider-Man centric team. That's why we're using Echo Lead to give him debuff, to give him crazy stat bumps. But probably the most consistent team is going to be Thanos, Spider-Man, and Adam Warlock. At least that's the team that I was running before, and it's very, very, very consistent. But again, it depends on your builds. If you have good builds for all three of those characters, then it can absolutely work. If you don't, then it's gonna, you know, your mileage will vary. I think most players have 1 to 2 good builds, and that was easy. Just clapped everybody. I think most players have 1 to 2 good characters built for PvP. Whether they rotate those resources off, you know, as Sentry sort of declines in power, or whoever else, is really up in the air. But let's see who. Leo Henson. That's one of our friends here, one of the mods on Discord as well. Long-time community member, fantastic MFF player, 7 Deadly Sins, etc. Let's see how his team holds up against just Spidey. I expect him to win, let's be honest. But oh yeah, yep, Thanos. Yeah, see, that's okay. That's why I think Hela is a better call here, or sorry, Colossus is a better call here than Hela. So Spider-Man's beefy, but he's not beefy enough? I don't know. Again, I'm not saying this is the best team, but anyways, let's gawk at the numbers, shall we? Numbers aren't everything, but check this out. This is with Echo's Lead, right? 64,000 physical attack, 35,000 physical defense, 29, almost 30,000 energy defense. Ah! And then a whopping 130,000 HP. Yeah, I know, 130k for Peter Parker. Okay, let's check it out. We've got 4 HP Odin's Blessings, 8 HP Urus. That's the classic setup for maximum HP. And then the rest is just more attack and a little bit of, I guess in this case, skill cooldown. We have rank 5 type enhancement, Power of Angry Hulk stage 12. We have his artifact at 5 stars, which is very important. You should have at least a 4-star version for free. And then the piece de la resistance, a brilliant CTP of regeneration. Now, this is obviously very expensive. I don't recommend, or I don't suggest that you go out chasing this just for Spider-Man, but if you have a couple of regens lying around, you can smash them together into a mighty, and that could be good enough. But what you want to do, the thing you want to make sure of, is you want to re-roll it so that you have that yellow stat is all attack, all defense. You don't want it to be the penetration ability, because you can stack a ton of defense on Spider-Man, and that's actually really going to help him out. The rest of it's pretty good. I could have rolled it a little bit better with a 15% recovery and a 40% HP shield, but the max HP is very close to max because the max is 39 and it's 38. So I'm fine with it otherwise. So yeah, this is the build that makes Spider-Man top 3 for PvP for me. And then we have double HP, defense, crowd control, and all attack on the options for the uniform. So yeah, this is it, 130,000 HP. But what if I told you that he can go higher? We can go higher on the HP stat. Now, this is not a good team. Again, I don't even think this is the best team this week for PvP, and that's fine. PvP is not, you can't really solo PvP with any one character anymore. Just to be fair, I did solo a couple of teams, but once you start facing good players like Leo's team, etc., and there's, you know, others, you can't. There's really no one player that can solo all other players with just one of their characters. It's just not how Marvel Future Fight works anymore. And unfortunately, I would have to pick on weaker players to do a showcase where Spider-Man just dunks on everyone. And then that would sort of set unrealistic expectations for you that Spider-Man can dominate the entire meta. He cannot, unfortunately. However, hang on here, we'll make it a little bit easier. However, we are going to give him the absolute most HP possible. Where did he, why is he over here? Why is it sorted so oddly? Oh, he's banned this week. Drax is banned? What? Okay, I guess. All right, well, this was supposed to be the hilarious joke that I thought it would be, but I can't actually use this team in PvP, but he's got a whopping 185,000 HP. Ah! And we can go higher than this when the HP proc from my cards trigger. So again, I can't search for opponents right now because Drax is banned, but what we can do instead is we can go to Destroy Your Ass, one of my favorite names in Marvel Future Fight, and we can actually go ahead and fight him again here, like this with our banned Drax. So now our Spider-Man is rocking a whopping 330,000 HP. So yeah, 330k, and I still died. What does that tell you, ladies and gentlemen? It's not all about the size, okay? There's more to it than just the size, all right? Don't listen to what social media tells you, especially okay. I'm gonna abandon this joke before it gets any worse. But yeah, it's not all about the HP, guys. You do need some function on the team, i.e. leaderships with debuff or defense, and then supports with damage reduction. That's definitely something that you need, or you need to field 3 competent PvP characters. In this case, I'm fielding 2 competent PvP characters. Drax is sort of just an embarrassment. But you know what? I want to go back to that team that I was using because I actually think it's still pretty good, despite the fact that it wasn't winning every single game. I do want to try it out against a couple of different teams. This is an alternative team as well, if I think that maybe the damage reduction is not needed, but the HP is. So this could actually work as well instead of Colossus. Again, you're not going to get the bonus from Echo's leadership onto America Chavez because she's combat and not speed type. Man, if there was a speed type, but every team is the same. That's the thing. I'm showcasing this for you guys. Every team is exactly the same. What am I supposed to do? Okay, what if we switch to Spider-Man right away? Can he just tank Thanos right from the get-go? No. Wow. Really? That 4th skill just chops and screws, eh? Or maybe the answer is that the 40% HP is not better than Colossus. Yeah, maybe that's the answer. Like, I don't know. Is America Chavez gonna kill him? Okay, yeah. This has now been this showcase has been commandeered by America Chavez. No, it really hasn't been commandeered. She's gonna, yeah, that's gonna happen. So yeah, this is really the state of PvP. This is why you can't do like a meme showcase anymore and fool people into thinking that one character, like, there's no more Jean Grey, right? There's no more of that stuff where one character just dominates the entire meta, because that's just not how it works anymore. Characters are too strong individually, and there's too much rock paper scissors for that to happen. Now, when I say that there's too much rock paper scissors, that's not a bad thing. I know it might sound like a bad thing, and I know it's actually pretty sad that Spider-Man keeps dying really fast, and then America Chavez comes in and claps Thanos. It's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. It's a good thing. It just makes these videos obviously a lot more pain and suffering than yay. and like, oh man, he's so OP. If we had a bit more build variety, what is that, Jay? I'm not even gonna touch that, Jay. What is that? If we had a little bit more build variety in characters, I would say, or like in the teams that you're seeing here for this week, I would definitely say, you know, oh, this is, you know, you'd probably see more wins, right? But because Thanos is literally on every single team and Adam is on every single team, and because Spider-Man is dying before Thanos and then Adam comes in later, there's really nothing I can do about that. We're gonna let this play out. Okay, I was gonna say if she kills him, she kills him. But yeah, it's basically beyond Herculean to expect one character to solo an entire team. It very rarely happens nowadays. You can even ask the top PvP players. They're all running at least 2 main DPS. And what I mean by main DPS is they'll be running 2 characters that can kill the other team, right? So, you know, the days of using like, the days of using 1 character and then 2 supports, they're probably over. And you absolutely have to accommodate for type advantage and type disadvantage, right? So in teams like this, or whatever, teams like this, I'm better off switching to America Chavez, letting her kill Thanos, hoping that she kills Thanos, and then Spider-Man can take down Adam because of type advantage, right? Because it seems like Spider-Man's worse against Thanos, rock, paper, scissors kind of thing. And then, of course, Spider-Man's amazing against Adam because of the type advantage. Again, rock beats scissors. So that's sort of the situation that you're in. But yeah, with every team being exactly the same this week, and with the restricted list actually being quite restrictive, I mean, Emma's gone, Doom is gone, Molecule Man is gone. That middle row, those 3 characters in the middle row at the top there, that really eliminates a lot of potential from PvP. And then again, despite Molecule Man not being around, i.e. you being able to abuse double, triple support, you see very few of those teams. You do see them a little bit, and of course I wouldn't want to fight them because Spider-Man being a hero versus Thanos is like a joke, right? But we'll try one more. But yeah, you still don't see that many in Vibranium using double support because it's just way too risky, right? Some freak accident can happen and your character gets clapped by an America Chavez or whatever, or Echo in this case, and then yeah, it's over. Spider-Man opens with the boom, got him. Yeah, see, like the sick thing is Spidey has enough damage that he doesn't even need a proc. Like he's got so much damage, right? Really, the only character that he might struggle against is Thanos. But he has so much damage that he can easily one-tap pretty much any other PvP character. So building him tanky, I think now is the way to go. We have Hawkeye. We have other characters that have come out recently that, you know, are almost as good as Spidey or maybe a little bit better than him for PvE. I'm not saying you have to or you should build your Spider-Man for PvP now, but you could consider it. It's a consideration, and it's really fun. Because I did lose some, but that wasn't actually my real PvP team. This is my real PvP team, and my record was basically flawless with this team. I think I had 1 freak accident loss where I got soloed by an Adam Warlock who was just out of control, which happens. But yeah, so Spider-Man, top 3 PvP, yes sirree, and 330,000 HP or more. We did it, boys. We did it. He was looking like Hulk out there. Spider-Man hulked out for the showcase. So yeah, hit me up in the comments down below. Let me know what you think of Spider-Man PvP. Thank you so much for watching. Smash the like button, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.